Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, this is a direct quote from Tom Bauer's book. And here he's talking about Meghan with the Spencers. And as you know, on this channel, we believe that Uncle Charles was helping Harry quite a bit. And if anything, sheltering him when he's in the country. So Meghan, this is part of the Meghan begged Harry to change their surname to Spencer to secure access. Diana's brother, Charles Spencer, refused. According to Tom Bauer, he was convinced Meghan would exploit the family name after the divorce. So, Uncle Charles believes that these two are going to be divorced. Now, Uncle Charles has a lot of experience with marriages and divorce. I'm sure he can spot one a mile away by now. So he was sure that he refused to let Harry change the name to Spencer. Now, truth be told, you can change your name to whatever you want. He could have changed it to Spencer if he wanted to. He could have changed it to Turnip if he wanted to. But I think what he wanted was to change it to Spencer with Uncle Charles' blessing and the Spencer family blessing. That's what he wanted. That's what they should clarify. Because Harry can change his last, legally, anybody can change their name to anything. You go to court, and at least here in Canada, you get it through the courts. Such and such is now known as such and such. And you can change your name to whatever you want. You don't have to be related, nothing. So that's not the issue. The issue was they wanted the Spencer name. They wanted the blessings of the family to change the Spencer name. And Uncle Charles saw right through Meghan Markle and said that she would exploit the name after the divorce. Not before, because she knows Harry wouldn't allow it. After the divorce, yes, she would. So let's ask the cards. Number one, why does Uncle Charles believe that they are going to divorce? Does he know something? Does he know they're separated right now? Because remember, we've discussed many times on this channel the difference between separation and divorce. So when you ask the cards, are Harry and Meghan divorced? The answer is going to be no, because they aren't. But if you ask the cards, are they separated? That's a different story. You aren't divorced until the papers are signed and it's decreed in a court of law that you're divorced. So why does Uncle Charles think that these two are going to divorce? Why? I'm using the Victoria Tarot because I don't know if you've seen the video that I did, or maybe it was auto writing. It was quite a while ago, that I believe Diana is Queen Victoria, reincarnated. Their birthdays match when you do the Rosicrucian birthdays, and just the bad luck with young love. Diana was 36 when she died. I think Albert was 36 when he died. Anyways, there's I know a lot of people say, "Oh, what video was that?" I have over 2,000 videos. My bandwidth is not that big enough. I just remember talking about it. Okay. Why does Uncle Charles believe these two are going to be divorced? Cards are ready. I don't have to ask why he thinks she won't exploit it while they're married, because I believe he believes Harry would not allow her. But after she's divorced, she can do whatever she wants. Lust. That's the devil. I wonder if he's seen her with someone else. Witchcraft. What? Let go. Hope. That's a star. That's Diana. Truth. Okay, here, let's move these over. You know why? He believes they're going to be divorced because she doesn't love him. She does not love him. She used witchcraft to get him. He's under a spell. She's not fully vested. And I'm going to tell you right here is the truth. The truth is this is a lust relationship. And lust never lasts long. And he believes that she used, oh, I'm not going to say witchcraft, manipulation. It's all witchcraft really is. Manipulation to get to Diana, to get to Diana's name. Here's Diana right here, the star. To get to Diana, to get close to Diana. There's no love here. Lust is not love. So that's the truth, what Meghan is. Meghan manipulated herself into this situation, and as soon as she lets go, she's going to be clinging to Diana. Forgiveness, patience, business venture. There we go. Business venture on Diana. Business venture on Diana. He just says this. Time will tell. Time will definitely tell about these two. He knows divorce quite intimately, and look at this business venture on top of Diana. He's like, just be patient. She's gonna be gone. She's gonna be gone. Home. Deception. Yeah, there's deception around getting that Spencer name. That's the Spencer Althorpe. There's a bunch of deception around this. So no matter what Meghan says, Meghan with this forgiveness card is telling me it's easier. She goes by the motto, it's easier to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission. So there's lots of deception around their marriage. This home card is the Four of Wands. So there's a lot of deception around their marriage. There's a lot of deception where they live. There's just lots and lots of deception around here. Missing you. They aren't together. Harry is by himself. Harry lives alone. So that's why Uncle Charles. The truth is that Harry lives alone and that they possibly both, one or the other or both, have other partners. That's why he can say with no uncertainty there's going to be a divorce. Look at how this pyramid lines up with the let go card here. So you look at the three pillars with the end card. And here we have Harry's alone. The truth is they are separated. Their backs are together, are facing apart. They're facing apart. And they possibly, one or both, have another partner right now. Also, this relationship was based on lust and her manipulation with this witchcraft card. And it let go. Well, guess like that just doesn't stick. Eventually, like that leaf is an autumn leaf. Eventually, the autumn comes in a marriage like that. Missing you, I want to tell you something very interesting. How many times do we get the Eight of Cups in a reading when we're talking about Harry and Meghan? And this is the Eight of Cups. These two are not together. These two are not together. Wish fulfillment, gifts, envy. So we have envy and lust on the table. Envy and lust. Friends, soulmates, creativity. Interesting. This is the Two of Cups. Friends. I'm going to say with this envy card, I'm going to say one of them, I'm going to say it's Harry is with someone else. Because I don't think Harry would be envious of Meghan. I don't think he loves her that much. Whereas Meghan's got her claws. Meghan's nothing without Harry. Harry can always just go back to being a royal, lay low, and in 5 years, people have short memories with some of that stuff. Not very short, like, you know what I mean? If he really cleans up his act, he's not with Meghan. He doesn't do any of these media stunts and whatnot. And careful PR and manipulation of people. In 5 to 10 years, we would be able to tolerate Harry. Let's just put it that way. I think this is Harry. 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups. I think this is Harry. Yeah, wish fulfillment, gift, envy. Well, we know who's envious here. I think this is Meghan being envious. And I think this is Harry knows his real soulmate is in the UK. This would probably be the young girl, wish fulfillment. You know what this is a girl with Harry with his dandelion hair. And I know I'm not being smart here. I'm just telling you this is what the card is telling me. That this is a young girl who will wish fulfillment that she could be with Harry. And then this is the envy of Meghan watching Harry with his friends and possibly his soulmate. Now, I'm thinking, is he leaning on Chelsea Davy? Not that they're lovers, at all, because they're friends. And we've done many, many readings that Chelsea Davy is the love of his life. So he has to be a little bit creative here. Ooh, there's the negative energy card. Intuition, High Priestess. You got to be really quiet. Spiritual cleanse. Look at that. High Priestess in between the negative energy and the spiritual cleanse. Doing some spiritual cleansing. Karmic connection. Boy, we sure get it. And commitment. Okay. How does Uncle Charles know that these two are going to divorce? Number one, they're apart. Number two, one or both of them have a new connection. Number three, I think the cards are telling us that Uncle Charles knows that Harry has somebody else. And Uncle Charles knows what that does to a marriage. And Uncle Charles knows that's going to lead to divorce. So let's go back to the question. This whole Spencer thing was at least 6 months ago. So if these two been separated for at least 6 months, if not more, I feel they've been separated since his 40th birthday. And remember, he fell off face the earth for 4 months. And we read Uncle Charles was helping him out. He was actually in the UK, flew between the UK and New York. And then, of course, down to California when he needed to do something. I think he's been living that life for over a year now. And so I think he is already committed to that other girl. I think he's already if she actually has a ring or perhaps they're living together at Kensington Palace. I think that's how sure Uncle Charles is that they're going to get a divorce, because he knows. Harry's already with someone else. Wow. There you go. There's some confirmation. When you keep doing the same type of question with different cards from different points of view, from different angles, and you keep getting the same answer over and over and over, at what point do you have to think, well, this is real? Wow. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. What do you think? Why do you think Uncle Charles is so sure that Meghan would exploit it after the divorce? What makes you think that he is so sure they're going to be divorced? Not just separated, not just marital troubles, divorced. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Fare thee well.